So, it's that time of year again where we say goodbye to a COD title as we look forward to the next one in the franchise, and today we're saying goodbye to Modern Warfare 3. If you want a TLDR on my opinions on this game, I would say that this is simultaneously one of the best COD games we've ever had in the franchise, and also one of the worst, which doesn't really make any sense at all when I just say that, so we're going to break it down in today's video. Now, I think the first thing we should talk about with Modern Warfare 3 is how similar it is to Modern Warfare 2. Like, the similarities between the games, they're not even similarities at this point. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 is, in my opinion, literally an updated Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 3 was essentially what Modern Warfare 2 should have been. I'm sure by now everybody has heard the rumors that Modern Warfare 2 2022 was supposed to be getting a second year of support. However, obviously that wasn't the case. We got Modern Warfare 3 as a, quote, standalone game with the original Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps, a bunch of new guns, and, you know, extra stuff as well. And they basically repackaged and resold it as a brand new game. And I think pretty much everybody saw through the bullshit of Activision. Most people called it out for what it was, which was literally a Modern Warfare 2 DLC that cost $70. And I do agree with this statement, but I think Modern Warfare 3 holds a lot more value than Modern Warfare 2 ever could, if I'm being honest. Like I said before, that Modern Warfare 3 is what Modern Warfare 2 should have been, and that is definitely true. I mean, Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer is tenfold what Modern Warfare 2 could even be. I suppose I couldn't really make this video without talking about Modern Warfare 2, so here we go, I suppose. Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer was not necessarily an evolution of Modern Warfare 2019's, but it was actually a regression, a lot of people would say. You know, they kept pretty much every single feature from Modern Warfare 2019's multiplayer that people didn't like, and also removed classic COD features. For example, the perk system was changed up, the slide cancel innovation, which was made in Modern Warfare 2019, which a lot of people actually liked. They basically reverted that and made movement slow and sluggish in Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, in a lot of aspects, wasn't fun, and it was, like I said previously, a regression of Modern Warfare 2019's, which is why I say that Modern Warfare 3 is what Modern Warfare 2 should have been, and it's actually kind of why I see Modern Warfare 3 as the true successor to Modern Warfare 2019. Modern Warfare 2 was just sort of like a dark spot on the franchise. I think Modern Warfare 3 is more of the true sequel to Modern Warfare 2019 than Modern Warfare 2 was. Essentially, Sledgehammer came in, took Modern Warfare 2 and all the good things that came from Modern Warfare 2, albeit not very many of them, and they went ahead and changed a lot of the things that people didn't like about Modern Warfare 2 to create Modern Warfare 3, and it is kind of annoying that we had to pay again to get the actual true version of Modern Warfare 2. But on top of the updated DLC multiplayer, whatever you want to call it, we also got the other two modes in Modern Warfare 3. We got the campaign and Modern Warfare Zombies. Now, I'm going to talk about these modes very quickly because, oh boy, these two modes are some of the worst modes we've ever had in COD history. I mean, the campaign for this game was one of the most embarrassing messes of a story I think I've ever seen in a video game. It was abhorrent. I understand that Sledgehammer only had 16 months to create the entirety of Modern Warfare 3, which for a COD game is nowhere near enough time. But there's no excuse for this campaign. There really isn't. They would have been better off not making one. I think people would have preferred it, actually, if they didn't make one, as opposed to getting the shit show that we got. And it's actually kind of frustrating, because Modern Warfare 3's campaign isn't one you can just ignore. I mean, Modern Warfare 2's is more of a character development campaign, I would say. Like, in terms of the actual story itself, not a lot really happens. I mean, they set up characters like Philip Graves, Shepard, Alejandro, but nothing in terms of the actual plot really happens. It's all sort of character development, which I appreciate for Modern Warfare 2. But that's the thing. Modern Warfare 2's campaign, you could kind of just ignore. Whereas Modern Warfare 3, I mean, spoilers if you haven't played the game, but who fucking cares at this point? Soap dies. Shepard and Graves burn each other in court. I mean, so much happens in this campaign in the short 2.5 hours of the campaign that there actually is, which half of it is Warzone missions. I mean, they're literally in Verdansk. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, all in all, the campaign isn't fun to play as a game. It's not fun to watch as a story, like a TV show or a film. It's just not good, and it has left such a big stain on the Modern Warfare story. I don't really know where they could go from here. I mean, I would rather them just sort of forget it, which is such a shame, because Modern Warfare 2019's campaign was one of the best ones in the franchise, and Modern Warfare 2's, albeit wasn't great in terms of, I suppose, the story itself. A lot of the character moments that happened in that story were actually really satisfying to watch. Like, say, for example, Ghost and Soap becoming, best mates, I suppose. And then they just sort of undo it all in Modern Warfare 3. I mean, we had less than a year with Soap. He was introduced in Modern Warfare 2, and then he died a year later in Modern Warfare 3. And the funny part is, when he dies in the story, nobody really seems to care that much. Like, if you think about the scene in the original Modern Warfare 3, it's heart-wrenching. Like, it is a really sad scene. And in this game, he just sort of gets shot. Makarov runs away, and they just spread his ashes over the ocean to be like, yeah, he was a cool guy. This is Soap McTavish we're talking about. One of the most iconic characters in COD history, and they just shot him in the fucking head, and Makarov ran away like a little bitch. Like, it's ridiculous. So I don't know where they can go with the story for Modern Warfare. I mean, I genuinely would rather them just sort of forget it and start again. I mean, the Modern Warfare name, if we think about from 2019 to now, has kind of been tarnished by Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 for their own different reasons. And we haven't even talked about Modern Warfare Zombies yet. I've made my opinions clear on Modern Warfare Zombies. This is like before the game came out. I made a few videos talking about how this was basically DMZ with zombies. And I did play it a couple times. I didn't hate the mode. Like, it's not as bad as, like, Vanguard Zombies. But Modern Warfare Zombies is not zombies. And I don't care what people say of, like, oh, it's a different experience. And it's not a traditional Treyarch experience. It's a Modern Warfare. Fuck off. Like, I just fuck off, honestly. Like, everything that made zombies good from Treyarch and the original Black Ops games and World at War is not present in this game. The only thing that is present in this game, which has a slight similarity to the old Zombies games, is the zombies. And that's literally it. I haven't played Modern Warfare Zombies or DMZ a lot, I'll be honest. I haven't played them a lot because I don't really find that sort of game fun. So I'm not going to spend too much time, riding on this. But it's not zombies, man. It is not zombies, and round-based zombies is what it should always be. I wasn't really a big fan of Outbreak in Cold War, but I thought that was 10 times better than the idea of DMZ zombies. Like, I just think that's stupid. But anyway, when I think about Modern Warfare 3, I don't think about the campaign that, has left a terrible stain on the franchise, or the Modern Warfare Zombies that is just a bore to play. I think about the multiplayer, and this is what I'm talking about when I say Modern Warfare 3 is both the worst and the best game we've had. I mean, it's a very nuanced game in that sense. I mean, we just talked about 2/3 of the full game and talk about how shit it is. And now I'm going to talk about one of the best post-launch DLC experiences I think we've had in the franchise. I would actually probably say the best. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 at the launch of the game, in my opinion, didn't really feel special. I remember watching Wildcat's review on Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. I think he gave it a 6 out of 10. And I remember him saying that it's a fun game, it plays well, but it doesn't add anything to the franchise. And I, wholeheartedly agreed with that. Like, it was very true. I mean, there was nothing really unique about Modern Warfare 3. It was Modern Warfare 2 updated to feel like Modern Warfare 2019 with the original 2009 Modern Warfare 2 maps. And that was about it. Like, there was no identity to Modern Warfare 3 that kind of made it stand out. And they didn't really add anything to the franchise that made it unique. I mean, the only thing that I can remember from the launch that was actually sort of unique to Modern Warfare 3 was the Armory Unlock system, which was the new way you unlocked weapons, perks, lethals, tacticals in the game. It was shit. I did not like it. For those of you that forgot, because I genuinely forgot until the other day about this, from level 1 to 55, you don't actually unlock your weapons and lethals tactical. I think you unlocked some, but most of them in the game you'd actually unlock through Armory Unlocks, which basically you had to complete daily challenges to get your weapons and stuff. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, really? Daily challenges to unlock my weapons? Like, it was just one of them things, again, that they didn't need to change. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if this was an Infinity Ward intervention, because I know, because this is a Modern Warfare title, obviously, Infinity Ward did have some influence over this game and, some things that Sledgehammer could and couldn't do. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was something that Infinity Ward shoehorned in there. So yeah, from the launch of Modern Warfare 3, I did enjoy the game. I enjoyed the Interstellar camo grind. I enjoyed playing the original Modern Warfare 2 maps on a sort of modern engine and a modern COD experience. But it didn't have any sort of identity. I didn't think that it it would really last that long. I thought the launch would be enjoyable, and from beyond that, we'd probably have a bit of a lull year until Black Ops 6. But I have to say, the post-launch support for Modern Warfare 3, in terms of at least the raw numbers, I think is the best we've ever had. I mean, in terms of multiplayer maps, aftermarket parts, events, weapons, like just anything that, you know, content wise, I think Modern Warfare 3 actually has the highest number ever. But beyond the actual numbers of the game, because the numbers don't really tell everything, I think Modern Warfare 3's post-launch was one of the most enjoyable experiences I've ever had in a full year of support for a COD game. I mean, it's definitely the most unique, and the best way I can describe this, I feel like Modern Warfare 3's year of support actually felt like a live service single year of support. I mean, the way I viewed every other COD game's year of support is they have the launch of the game, it launches in whatever state, and they basically spend the entire year adding maps, weapons, like DLC to the game that kind of builds it up to have more content in the game, which is definitely not a bad thing. I mean, it kind of builds up to the complete vision of that game, and the best experience I can think of that was Black Ops Cold War. I mean, it launched in a kind of sorry state, you know, like 7 maps, like 20 guns, like not really much content. And throughout the year, they added a lot more content. It kind of made it a complete vision with just more stuff in there. Like, it's the same game, but with more stuff. Whereas Modern Warfare 3's year of support was more of an experience, and more of a roller coaster throughout the year. And the best way I can sort of, you know, put that into perspective for you guys is the aftermarket parts being, you know, a weekly thing that you hop in and unlock, and the events as well, and the different rewards that comes with, like the operator skins, the camos. I think Sledgehammer very much took the opportunity to give a good year experience instead of a year of just DLC support, and they did a really good job of it. Because like I say, when I think about Modern Warfare 3 and the multiplayer experience, I think about logging in every Wednesday to check out the new aftermarket part and make a video on that, or to hop in and see what new event is up and kind of get this cool camo, and, you know, all the different, you know, themes and camos and stuff that came from those events. And these are things that we're not going to be able to experience again. I mean, obviously with the aftermarket parts, you can unlock them in the game, but it's not the same as hopping in for the week and checking out what's new. You know, are you going to get a really cool conversion for a gun? Are you going to get just sort of a red dot sight? Like, and the events, you know, hopping in and, you know, completing all the challenges to get an ultimate camo. I mean, that is actually something you're not going to be able to do again. Obviously with the aftermarket parts, you can unlock those, but with the events and the camos, you can't do that anymore. The point that I'm trying to make is I feel like with every COD game that has ever come out, you can sort of still go back, launch the game, and you sort of check out the identity of the game and what kind of made the game good. Like, you can go back to Black Ops 3 and be like, oh my god, the brekkie, and oh my god, like Hunted, and, you know, everything that sort of you experienced that made that game fun and enjoyable is there now. Whereas with Modern Warfare 3, it was more like a roller coaster. Like, it was more about the experience, like you had to be there sort of thing. Like, there's no way to sort of hop back onto Modern Warfare 3 and experience the same things that you did throughout the year. Whereas obviously with Black Ops 3, the brekkie is still there, and Hunted is still there. But, you know, the week 7 challenges of Season 4 are not going to be there, because obviously that's done. That was ages ago. It was a very different year of support for Modern Warfare 3 that I think we've ever seen before. Because like I say, Sledgehammer sort of treated it like a year's worth of experience as opposed to a year of adding DLCs to sort of set up the game for the future. And I really like that take, because Modern Warfare 3, I don't really feel like, obviously we talked about the whole DLC argument, it wasn't really its own standalone title, so they sort of tried their best to separate Modern Warfare 3 from Modern Warfare 2 and give it its own identity. I think with the aftermarket parts and the weekly challenges and the events and just everything they sort of added to this game really helped with that. And I think that's about all I have to say for Modern Warfare 3. It was a very fun ride. I really enjoyed the game, and Sledgehammer really, I think, smashed a lot of people's expectations, mine included. Most people, when this game was obviously being talked about before the launch, were easy to just write it off as a $70 DLC to Modern Warfare 2. No one cares. Like, it's going to be a shit year. We're just looking forward to Black Ops 6. And those people who didn't get to experience Modern Warfare 3 throughout the entire year, I genuinely feel sorry for, because it was a really fun game to just sort of ride along. I think everybody at Sledgehammer needs to be commended for their work on this game, and Activision needs to actually sort their shit shit out and give them their own standalone title that they want to do. Because ever since Advanced Warfare, they have been screwed over every single time and not given the opportunity that they deserve. And I think they've proved with Modern Warfare 3 they deserve an opportunity. They deserve their own game. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. I guess thank you Sledgehammer for the past year of support on this game, which was Modern Warfare 3. I really did appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.